Hey guys, it's Ben. Really excited about today's video. I was just out and about today and I ran across some of the new Marvel Legends Black Panther figures from the new Black Panther movie. I did not think that these were going to come out until next month, so I'm really excited, and I grabbed a handful and I want to crack open a few. This video is just going to be about a Black Panther, and I really want to open this up. Packaging is really cool. They've got the Black Panther logo. They've got Black Panther things on the side, close-up of the figure here, and our Build-A-Figure with this set is a figure called Okoye, and I managed to grab these first three figures, and I'll open them up in videos today, so let's get started. I'm going to carefully cut the tape here and fold this flap open. So this figure, again, is Black Panther. And here it is. So I'm going to pull this out. So we have Black Panther here. He comes with his hands in the shape of claws, standard, or else he's got fists that you can attach, and I'll give that a try. You can detach the Black Panther mask, helmet, looks like, and then put this face on. The face is kind of messed up. I'll show it to you in a minute. And then we have the head for our Build-A-Figure. So let me pull this out of here. Now I suspect that it's pretty standard. Oh no, it's actually got a few extra points. Now he's all black, so I'm going to have to be real careful how I show you the details. We've got lots of good joints and hinges at the hips and thighs, double joint at the knee, which I think is really important. When they started doing this with figures, I was really happy, because if you had somebody like Spider-Man, the best that he could do is, go into a sitting position like this rather than squat down like he is famous for. And Black Panther's a lot like that. He's a flexible guy, just like Spider-Man. And so I want him to be able to squat down and make cool poses. So we have a hinge here at the ankle, and we also have a pivot point, which is really cool. It looks like that on both sides. He has got some, it's going to be the same on the other leg. Great flexibility, exactly what I would have wanted with a Black Panther figure. So that's the legs. We have a twist here at the waist. It clicks for some reason. He can bend down at the torso, which is great, because again, he's a really agile guy, and so he needs to be able to make all kinds of cool poses. If he bends like this at the torso, I want him to be able to look up really high, and he can. Good, so that looks pretty menacing when you hunch over. He looks like a cat who's ready to pounce. So far I'm loving it. Let's check out the arms. We have a hinge at the wrist, and he can also pivot here. We've got a double joint at the elbow. It could be better. His bicep kind of gets in the way of it really bending very far, but it's pretty good. He rotates at the shoulder, above his bicep, and way up here at the top of the shoulder. So that's cool. That seems like it's maybe a little overkill for the rotation, but what I'm noticing here is at the shoulders, so he can rotate here at the shoulder, like I said, but then he also, besides being able to pivot at the shoulder, he has a secondary joint, which I don't see very often on these kinds of figures. The secondary joint, so that he not only is going like this, but he can go even further and wrap his arm all the way around, which is going to make for some really cool action poses. So he's a slasher, so it's not just going to look like he's sticking his arm forward when he's slashing at people, but that he can go way past. And that is excellent. That's the kind of thing that you want a Spider-Man or a Black Panther to have, to show how vicious they are and how flexible that they are. The other arm is the same. Looks like he's got the same, so he can go either way forward like I showed you, or else he's going to be able to go way back. And that is really excellent. That's going to make for some great posing. Otherwise, the detail's really cool. His paint job is really nice. Let's try out some of these secondary hands that we've got here. And then we'll even try to switch the head, even though I've noticed a painting mistake on the head, and we'll get to that. Put these right here. And let's pop these claws off, even though they are awesome, and I will probably be putting them right back on. We'll just do it to show you guys. So he's got his fists that also have a hinge where they rotate. You see that? So he's now slashing with one hand, punching with the other hand. I'm glad that he came with fists so that we can do something like that. The hand popped off pretty easy out of this hole right here. Let me point it so you can see. And then the hand is gonna go on this peg right back inside of there. So he can also punch you really hard. Or this would be good for running. This movie's not out yet. The Black Panther movie doesn't come out until mid-February. But you also see a little bit of Black Panther for the movie that comes out, the Avengers movie that's in the end of the spring, I think, mid-spring. And there's a lot of running in that. So this is him running with the Avengers. He's going to have a team up. It's really exciting. Let's do the head. I'm assuming that the head is just like the hands, that I'm just going to be able to pull. And it's not just like it. There's a ball at the top of the head, or at the top of the neck. And that's what the head's going to snap onto. So let's get this head. Again, the paint job's not great. You're about to see. But it was so cool that I just had to grab it today. I couldn't wait until another day when they had a toy in there with a better paint job. The paint is really, really detailed. But as you can see, the mouth is off center. The mustache is off center. The eyes are decent. If not a little bit smudged, just a little bit smudged. But it's a really cool head sculpt. At some point I might like to get one where he's not all messed up. Or, you know, I mess around with paint, maybe I'll just fix it myself. So that is really, really cool. Now the other thing that we have with this figure is one more head. Alright, this right here, this is the head of our Build-A-Figure, which is a character named Okoye. I already like her because I recognize the actress who plays her, and I'm a big fan of hers. But Okoye, she's a warrior with a spear. Since she's the Build-A-Figure, I would imagine she's going to be one of the greatest warriors of the tribe. And here's the head that we're looking at. The detail on this is really great. It actually redeems the sort of failure that this one turned out to be, all crooked and weird. So here's this. The next video that I'm going to do is going to have the body for this Build-A-Figure, and I'm going to get to that in just a minute. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm going to announce a really cool contest that I'm going to do. So share this channel with people so that everyone watches these videos. There's going to be a great prize as soon as I reach a certain number of followers. Cool. Here comes the next video.